Oh, I
You
know.
know.
You know the one thing.
Hello?
Sir, you're charged with especially
Hello?
aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged.
Scratch all that. All that was
Sir, you're
terrible.
charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500.
You're talking about stuff that is not
You will
relevant.
bring the jury.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict, and boy, do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy
They
there.
got the wrong guy, and the dog was biting him.
He roughing him up quite a bit. There's a lawsuit.
You will bring the jury.
9 out of 10 judges prefer watching the Recovery Addict live stream in their courtroom.
Fireworks are not done.
Now we're getting commentary on the case. Dati mihi Anglican for his service Latino.
Is that correct?
I didn't ask you to interrupt me.
That's literally not true.
Oh, for crumb's sake.
All right, I messed it up just like 6 times over, but it's all right. It's all right. We're back. We're back. Welcome back to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict. I hope you had a fabulous lunch. Mine was mediocre. I had sliders, frozen sliders. Which I guess is better than bagged salad right now. So there's that. Let's see. See, our counter is resetting for us now. New counter back down to 70. 74. There you can see it again. Live chat. All right. We're going back to Judge Boyd's courtroom after we give the internet away to Leanne Simbalnick. Congratulations, Leanne. You are the winner of the internet. Everything IP related worldwide is your responsibility. Can you see you? Oh, there you are. I see you now. And hey, there's me too. Verdict music? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We're all good. I figured it out. It's working. So let's jump back to court where they just came back from lunch. We were waiting patiently for the judge to turn on the live stream and say hello. So let's go there now, shall we? All right. What is the clock for? It's not a clock, actually. This is an automatic counter that shows you how many likes are on the live stream.
They're doing something
Mm-hmm.
and they're also doing the Warriors.
Okay. Is that coming here?
No, I don't have that.
Instead of in New York? Well, who doesn't love a good New York trip?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Well, I'll let you be because I know you have to.
Hey, thanks. All right, is there anyone here on bond? Any attorneys here for people who are on bond?
Looks like case hasn't started yet.
All right, that's a no. Hi, how's it going?
Hi, well, Your Honor, happy to be here.
All right, great. All right, so to the interpreter, we're just waiting for a juror.
Like your service, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're just chilling, waiting for a juror. I'm going to skip ahead to current time and see if the juror showed up. Let's see.
But even slow and steady wins the race. At some point, as a human, you're going to have to stop and rest.
Yeah, but like in The Walking Dead, they just stab him in the head. Fine.
Yeah, but how many times can you do that before you get tired?
Yeah, but if you get good at it, like the one with the katana,
Yeah.
it just
But how many katanas do you have?
well, there are not that many that people walk around with.
These are the important
Now, if
questions
you were like
the
Luke
judge is
Hand,
asking.
okay. Good. Well, we're just waiting on.
It's too
Passport.
soon for swords.
The zombie apocalypse may be upon us.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh. Here's the thing about the audio video. I bet you, and I'll bet you $30 million
Ooh.
No, let's make it $1 billion. I bet you $1 billion if you just turn everything off, shut it down, and start it back up. It'll play for about 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. No, but this, for some reason, when almost waved up there.
Oh, yeah. There's a problem with that.
So is that like a binding bet?
That's not. It's hard because they can't see what, when I publish it, holding it, they can't really see what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, that's good.
Three days around the front of the tables. Ma'am, go to the left.
All right, could I have the plea paperwork for everyone that you have?
At that second table.
Looks like we're
Right. Your other right.
Hi, guys. Hi, state. Just, yes. And you can go ahead and do whatever you need to do. All right, do you all have, just hand me every plea paperwork that you have.
I guess she's taking care of the
And then I
docket.
have two, but they're not this morning. I'm gonna double check they're out.
All right, thank you.
Mama Lou. The
Who's here on
Outer
Samuel Herrera?
Banks are amazing. Absolutely
Are the
amazing.
parties here on Samuel Herrera?
Waiting for the case to start.
People not showing up.
As soon as a juror gets here, they're done. Outer Banks are shh, don't tell anybody. OBX is a secret.
Oh, that's with Deborah.
Maria de la Garza.
Yes, ma'am.
If you'll come down, please. Probation, this is an application.
Hello, ma'am.
Court is calling 2026 CR 006027 State versus Maria de la Garza. Can I have parties announced?
Running for the state of Texas.
Yeah, Ron Ross for defendant.
And are you Miss de la Garza?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. de la Garza, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney?
Yes,
And did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge will be proceeding on count 2, waiving and abandoning count 1.
No objections.
All right, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, in count 2, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
grams?
If you have a plea with the
That had to
state,
be
the court
weed.
does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes,
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, she is.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Ms. de la Garza, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it at the waiver of appeal paragraph as well?
Yes, ma'am.
According to your plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. The state is
Whoa.
proceeding on count 2. There's a $1,000 fine probated, and the state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea? State and defense?
It is, Judge.
The waiver of appeal paragraph, when you sign that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years.
I heard
There'll be 100 hours
4200.
community service restitution, the DOEP course, and MRT. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? You're going to need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Then to count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Judge, you have state exhibit number 1, including all attachments.
No objections.
All right, state you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
Well, she does that. The plea deal was 5 years, or is it probation? That must not be a first conviction. And was it 4 to 100 grams or 4,200 grams? I think that makes a difference as well. We are waiting for a juror to show up. As soon as the juror gets here, judge will push all the docket stuff away and say, sorry, you guys have to wait till later. And we'll continue with the case from yesterday, or which was our today. Oh, man. Nice red purse today. First time I've seen this one. It's got the, what do you call that? The tarp rivet holes in the top with the rope hoops.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Like to, Judge, yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Grommets.
She's 72 years old. I don't think she has a record. There may be some minor things at the very long time ago, but
first offense.
She doesn't have a lot of money. She lives on $800 a month Social Security. She lives in different relatives' houses back and forth.
Oh, man.
I don't know if she's in real good health, but she did own up to the fact that she had the drugs, and she did tell them that she had a financial problem. She was going to sell the drugs. So from that standpoint of view, she cooperated with the state. So I would ask you to grant her probation.
All right. How much money do you receive from assistance?
$833.
And who do you live with?
I stay with my sisters.
Oh. And are you on SSI?
Social Security.
Okay.
Waive the fines.
All right. This is what the court will do. The court is finding you guilty of count 2 as previously stated. There's to be no contact with Laura Ann Zavala, Mason Valdez, Damian Cantu, 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years, $1,000 fine, probated, no residing in households with minors, proof of employment or SSI within 45 days of release.
She's got that.
No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. No unsupervised contact with minors.
You said that like 6 times, Judge.
TAP evaluation out of custody, follow TAP recommendations. And you're to provide proof of residence no later than 45 days after release from custody. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the MRT. Once the MRT is completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Judge, can you just verify for no contact, please? The name.
Laura, Laura, Ann, Ann, Zavala, Zavala, Mason Valdez, Valdez, Damian Cantu.
Judge, may I,
Thank you, Judge.
those people, that's one of them's her daughter, and the 2 grandkids. They had nothing to do with it. She was driving them someplace.
Okay, so let me just tell you what the issue is and the reason why I did that. Because you're in a vehicle with them with meth. The officer, when they pulled you over, said the vehicle smelled of marijuana. So at this point in time, I'm going to keep the no contact order. Once you've completed some conditions, the court will reconsider. Okay? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
And state, she has a displaying fictitious license plate. I don't know what y'all are planning on doing with that.
That's going to be taken into consideration, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Is that a diplomatic plate on a hoopty or?
Excuse me.
Yes. David Bearfield III. Hi.
The third? How does the second feel about this?
Come around. So what is happening with this?
He's going to be pleading true to one of the conditions. State's going to withdraw, alter, and amend.
Okay, are you all having him plead true, or are you just going to withdraw?
Judge, we're going to have him plead true, and then we'll proceed forward with the recommendations.
All right. Court is calling 2025 CR 011518 State versus David Bearfield III. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Ready for the state.
Orlando waits for Mr. Bearfield.
Are you Mr. Bearfield?
No.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same David Bearfield III who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 011518 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams on November 12, 2025 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State.
Judge, we're proceeding on violation condition number 2, specifically that on or about the 20th day of April 2026 in Barrett County, Texas, the defendant, David Bearfield III, then and there failed to submit to drug testing as directed by the court or supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
To that, how do you plead? True or not true? I'm sorry?
True.
All right, so here's the thing. You got to stop mumbling. I know when you're out in public, you don't speak low where people can't hear you. Let me hear the bass in your voice.
True.
All right, thank you. State.
And Judge will waive the remaining allegations.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
You got to stop
Did you
mumbling.
understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge. The proposed agreement is to alter and amend the condition of probation to IVR hotline, testing weekly for 90 days. The defendant must complete anger management within 60 days. And the defendant must enroll in MRT.
Wait just 1 second.
Of course, Judge.
So the UA hotline, weekly testing, and completion of what?
Anger management within 60 days.
Okay.
Parenting
And the
classes?
defendant must enroll in MRT within 60 days after the completion of anger management.
All right, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Are you in agreement to this?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here are your choices. I can follow your agreement and do that, or either I'll revoke you and sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Which do you prefer?
Agree with the terms.
All right, the court is finding the in violation condition number 2 true. Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
The court will alter and amend
Should let him
conditions to the
choose.
UA hotline with weekly testing. You to complete anger management within 60 days. You to enroll in the MRT program within 60 days after completion of anger management. If you fail to do any of those things, a motion to revoke is going to be filed, and there will be someone else probably sitting here to hear that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Yes.
IVR hotline, how long?
We're going to do the IV heartline. How long are you requesting probation?
90 days.
All right, IVR hotline for 90 days.
IVR hotline for 90
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Deputy, do you want to take a seat?
Yes, please.
Who's here on Jason Perales?
Where's that last juror?
Have a seat in the top row. Second chair, please.
Let's get the bailiff. Round him up.
Court is calling 2026 CR 001051 State versus Jason Perales. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Right up for the state.
There are no applications. And are you Mr. Perales?
Yes, ma'am.
In red.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review with your client?
I have, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Perales, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we'll be seeing on count one, but we'll be waiving and abandoning the enhancement provision.
Any objection?
No
Waive and
objection,
abandon
Judge.
the enhancement.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
In count one, you're charged with tampering with an electronic monitoring device as a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Perales, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 180 days in the state jail facility, and there's a $600 fine. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense and state?
Yes, yes, it is.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Judge, you have state exhibit number one, including all attachments.
No objections.
All right. Did you state your excuse? Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine, and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing the same, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Mr. Perales, you previously had Roberto Ambrosino representing you, but he asked to be withdrawn from that, and Mr. Ross was appointed to represent you. Do you understand that you have 10 days, well, your attorney has 10 days to prepare for trial?
Yes.
All right. Knowing that, do you still wish to proceed with this plea?
Yes, ma'am.
And defense, are you waiving notice?
I am, Judge.
All right. Then the court will sentence you to 180 days in the state jail facility. There's a $600 fine. Time and money run concurrent, and the court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Make better decisions.
I know.
I mean,
Thank-
why cut off the monitor?
I know.
All right,
Thank
you
you.
better.
Yeah. Now I just want to say I give you all y'all work hard. That's all I've been seeing through this work.
Come on this way.
Thank you. All right.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Drops the MF in there. Nice.
Okay, Ensign Lopez,
Where's that juror?
if you
Bailiff.
come forward, please.
Round him up. We're working through these in
Whenever
custody.
you all get a chance, can you see if we have our jurors?
You got the phone.
Court is calling 2026 CR 007510 State versus Ensign Lopez. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Rick Pena for the state of
And
Texas.
Ron Ross for defendants.
All right, and probation, this is an application.
Oh,
Oh, you want me to wait?
okay, Judge. Sure.
You want me to wait?
Okay.
Okay. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lopez, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
They're not, Your Honor. We are waiving the repeat offender enhancement.
Any objection?
No objections.
All right,
Repeat
Mr.
offender.
Lopez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. If the court grants your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, I do.
I mean, against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you think he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Lopez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No. No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 8 years in the prison. The state is opposed to your application. There's a $1,500 fine. There's to be no contact with the complainant. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. With an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition or be designated as primary custodial parent. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
State defense, is that the plea?
Your Honor, I believe there's also an affirmative finding of deadly weapon.
You're correct. And an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. To both parties, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
That is the plea, yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. This time, state offers into evidence, State's Exhibit 1, all attachments.
Yeah, no objections.
All right. Did you review the, and state, have you spoken with the complainant?
We have, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Counsel, is there a need for a mental health evaluation?
He has some mental health problems, yes.
Okay. All right. We'll set this for, I'm going to need a PSI, TAP evaluation, and MIC on this. And probation, how much time do you need?
Judge 7 weeks.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, I need a date, 7 weeks.
September 3rd.
All right. So we'll come back on September 3rd. At that time, I'll make a decision on your application based upon whatever evidence is presented. Okay. Thank you.
We'll see you later. Okay?
All right. Is there anyone else?
I don't have any.
Go right back to the top end.
Okay. Thank you, Ross.
You bet. You bet.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I was just noticing.
You're noticing what?
I would rather have your picture here than on the wall. Yeah.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. But you know what? I always tell people life is a journey.
It is. Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I always want God to place me wherever he wants me to be. And I'm happy.
I've always told my kids it's an adventure. It's
Oh,
an
it
adventure,
is.
you know?
Yeah. Oh, but thank you.
Wouldn't you take the flowers home at the end of the week or what?
Oh, no, they just stay here.
I'll take them home.
Mm-mm.
I don't even like the flowers. They just keep coming in the mail.
Hi, Judge.
Bye.
Do we have a juror? Okay, so maybe we skip today. Maybe.
Oh, state, did they fix the equipment?
So judge is going to lose $30 billion bet. Maybe
Do you need to take a break?
maybe there was a little bit of
Because they have to take them down, and then we have to check and see if everybody's here.
Yeah, I'll go run.
Oh, and as I say that, guess what happens? Huh? The defense attorney for this case is right there. You can go ahead and take your break.
Do we go back and listen to one of the witnesses? I know one of them was in Spanish, and the other was a police officer. The police officer was like the other officer that showed up. We're not going to get anything different from him than we got from the first police officer.
Oh, no, the people who are on bond, they're going to have to wait.
They got to
We've
wait.
taken care of the people in custody.
What are they going to do? She says, fire me? They can wait.
Wait for probation.
So we have an hour and 20 minutes of testimony, roughly, with some breaks in there that we missed. Should we go back and listen to some of it?
I'll just let the court know. I just let you know. So
You want me to?
Sure.
I apologize for being late. I had a client that I had to deal with at the office to put out some fires, so I apologize.
No. It happens.
Yeah.
Just don't let it happen again.
Taking a brief break, and then we'll.
I'm at the court's convenience, and again, I apologize for. It's one of those
So
where
usually you are always on time.
it was one of those.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I've been there.
You know.
And now we know something about witch hang up or something. Did she say? Witch hang up? We all heard that.
Bless you. Bless you.
If she goes and works out, if she doesn't go work out,
Okay, let me just get a quick a quick read. We're going to pause this one for just a second. Pause. Okay, we're going to go back over here and see who it was that we missed yesterday. Okay. Just who was this? She's got a visitor pass. Sits there, nice, 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 chilling, chilling, chilling. Okay, judge comes in. Everything starts right about here. All right, who was this? This was yesterday. That's why the purse just went blue. It's a nice purse. I like this purse. The purse is the color of Wedgwood. If you know, you know. I've not pre-seen everything. But I have it on good authority that we didn't miss anything. But I wanted to hear just straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Not that this is a horse.
Let's bring the jurors in.
All right, for the jury.
Okay, bring in the jurors. The translator is still playing Farm Simulator on his phone or whatever it is. Farming Life, Farmingville, Stardew Valley, something like that. Or Candy Crush. Could be Candy Crush.
The microphone that is in the center, please pull it towards you. No. Oh. And just forward and make sure you speak into it so everyone can hear. Can you say testing, testing?
Testing, testing.
You
Are
can
you able to
understand
hear
her.
to the interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Defense and state, are you able to hear? All right, if you'll state your name for the record and spell your last name, please.
Cynthia Cortez, Cortez.
Dortez. I think
All
she
right,
meant C.
state you may proceed.
Thank you. Hello, Ms. Cortez. Are you a resident of Bexar County? Yes, ma'am. How long have you resided in Bexar County? 20 years. Okay, how old are you currently? 45. How are you presently employed? I'm employed. What do you do? I work on construction.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
All right, so
Construction?
Construction?
Yes. Are you married, Miss Cortez? Yes. Okay, and do you and your spouse reside together? Yes. What address do y'all reside at? 69.
You don't need to know this. It tells us anyway because I've got closed captioning on, so oops.
Together 6 years. And then prior to that 6 years, who resided there? Do you know? My husband. So he lived alone and then you moved in with him later? Yes. Okay. What streets comprise the closest intersection to your home at 60?
Is this a trick question? Judge catches this one. How long does it take for a pizza delivery if you were to call during the Super Bowl? What sort of question?
Ends with a dead end? Yes. Okay, so there's only one way in and out? Yes, ma'am. Okay, and at your home, do you have cameras? Yes. What kind of camera is it? They're the ones you just plug it in on the, plug it in with Wi-Fi. Okay, and approximately how many cameras do you have at your home? 4. Okay, and where are those cameras located? I have them in front of the yard and the middle and then the back, way back. Do they constantly record? Yes. Are they motion activated? Yes. Do they record in black and white? At night, when it's on like the night vision. Do they ever record in color? Yes. When do they record in color versus black and white? When it sends a motion, somebody pass in front or a car, it turn on the light. Okay. And how, I guess, is the footage able to be stored? Yes, on the memory card. Okay, so it only stores if there's a memory card, is that a fair statement? Yes. Okay, to your knowledge, do you have a camera that points down Winsford Drive? Yes. And where is that camera located on your home? It's on the top of the window where the entrance is on my house. Okay, so in the front? Yes. And was that camera operational on February 16th, 2023? Yes. To your knowledge, was it functioning properly? Yes. I'm going to hand you what's been pre-marked as States Exhibit 79, okay? What is this? Is that this where the video for the memory card? Okay, and have you reviewed the contents of States Exhibit 79? Yes. And is it a fair and accurate depiction of February 16th, 2023? Yes. Okay, and now your camera, you stated that it moves with motion, correct? Yes. Does the camera constantly record? Yes. Okay, so with
Sounds like
this
a real link.
footage, if the video was paused, would you be able to take a still from it? Like a
Yes.
screenshot? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm handing you what's been marked as States Exhibit 80. What is this?
This is the front yard of my house.
Okay, and have you seen this before?
Yes.
And are the date and timestamps at the top consistent with the surveillance footage in 79?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it a fair and accurate depiction of the footage in States Exhibit 79?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to hand you what have been marked as States Exhibit 81 and 82. What are these? Please take a look.
The map where my house is and is the street.
Okay, and so for clarity, these are Google Maps, correct?
Yes.
And you did not capture these Google Map images, correct?
No.
But are they fair and accurate depictions of the neighborhood?
Yes.
And your home is shown on this photo?
Yes.
81 and 82, correct?
Yes, in both.
And what is the difference between 81 versus 82 visually?
It's just like this is like the street view, and this is just like just the names of the houses and.
Okay, so one is like Google Earth versus a traditional map?
Yes.
Okay, but they're fair and accurate depictions, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, at this time, state moves to admit what has been marked as States Exhibit 79 through 82, tendering for defense for inspection.
I'm trying to figure out how to fix the fact that we missed some of this testimony. The judge says this case can end tomorrow. So you're looking
May I
at
take it on
this.
voir dire, Judge?
Yes.
Of course.
Now, Ms. Cortez, looking at States Exhibit number 79, is the video. When did you last look at this?
When?
When?
It was on November last year.
And is that when you initialed it?
Yes.
November of last year.
Yes, sir.
So that's eight months ago, 9 months ago?
Yes.
So you haven't seen this recently, correct?
Yes, today.
Okay, so you saw it today and it's exactly the same as when you initialed it back in November?
Yes.
No objections as to 79. Now as to 80, 81, and 82, did you produce these?
No.
When were they shown to you? Just now or earlier?
Now and November.
Okay. These same ones?
Yes.
Okay. And they accurately depict what was shown on that day?
Yes.
Now, you didn't do these maps, correct?
No, sir.
Okay.
I've got a plan. We can't watch all of this today.
And if I ask you about the maps, they're cut just around your house, basically, correct?
Yes.
But the neighborhood's larger than just around your house, correct?
The map
It doesn't
continues
show
off the
all
screen.
the streets broken down in that Camelot area, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, let me
Yes.
show you State's Exhibit number 81.
Here's my plan.
So you're looking at 81.
Mhm.
I'm assuming the red dot's your house.
No, my house is like right over here in the front.
Okay, well, that's what I missed.
Yeah.
Okay, so this map doesn't show where your house is.
No.
Not
it's
marked.
Not marked.
But you can tell us where it is.
Yes.
Okay.
I was planning on hearing her testimony. I've got a Google meetup I need to go to
And
with my
I'll agree
content
to that, Judge.
All right, then States Exhibit 79 through 82 is admitted without objection. State, you may proceed.
And we have the podcast tonight. The Google thing starts in an hour. So I think if we look at this
Okay, Ms. Cortez, so looking at State's Exhibit number 82.
and we go to
And defense, you may move around if you need to
Where
do
is
it.
your house located on 82?
that way we'll finish this.
It's
I
right
can do
here
my Google
where the
thing,
mark
then the
is.
podcast.
Okay, is it at the corner?
Yes, it's at the
What streets make up the intersection closest to your home?
It's Winsford and Oldham.
Okay, and you stated that Winsford on State's Exhibit 82 ends with a cul-de-sac, correct?
Yes.
And can you see part of that cul-de-sac in 82?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, thank you. Permission to publish, Judge?
Granted.
Now, looking at State's Exhibit 82 that you just saw, approximately how far is the address 7718 Winsford Drive from your home? Do you recall?
No, I really don't know because most of the time I don't go to the back.
Okay. And are you familiar with the individuals that live around you?
No.
Okay. How did you, I guess, learn that your surveillance system was relevant to something?
I don't understand.
Okay, so did police ever contact you about your surveillance?
Yes.
When did they do that approximately?
2-3 days after the video, they went to my house and asked for the memory card.
Okay, and on February 16th, 2023, that evening, do you recall if you were home?
I'm sorry?
On February 16th, 2023, were you at home at night?
Yes.
Do you recall whether police reached out to you that night?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. And approximately what time? Never, I withdraw. So I'm going to place State's Exhibit number 79.
Judge. Yes. I'm sorry. No, is there something you need? Oh, I'm sorry. So just remember, ladies and gentlemen, you're not allowed to ask questions. Sure.
Jurors, please stop asking questions. Forgot to explain that part. I'm actually contractually not allowed to bring you guys on my meeting. I can't record it or tell you what happened. It's the way the meetings go. There's non-disclosure. Your Honor, what are we waiting for? Do we have a problem now that the jurors were asking questions? Or are we just waiting for the presentation? They're doing some cool things with shorts, like short videos. And I'm thinking about starting to use that a little bit more to get the good parts of trials out to you guys, so that if you miss something, you can go back and watch the part that everyone talks about. So it's really not that interesting. Really isn't. But the podcast is up, by the way. We've got the thumbnail up, ready for tonight at 8 o'clock. Thomas and I will be there. I can give you a hint that it's got some bacon in it. That's it. I love that the translator is like addicted to whatever game he's playing on his phone, and he plays it during court as well. Whatever he's doing, he's still doing it. Not relevant with bacon. That's great. It's a great one-liner. What are we waiting for? I thought we were looking at a map of her house. I guess we're watching video of the cameras from her house. So let's see if we can zip ahead a little bit until she turns to start answering some questions. Oh, there we go.
Further questions, I pass this witness, Judge.
Oh, there were no questions.
What street is that?
That one is Oldham.
Okay, and then when the camera is more positioned to the left, what street is this?
Winsford.
Okay, and this is the one that ends in dead end, correct?
Yes.
Okay, no further questions. I pass this witness, Judge.
Defense. So, Ms. Cortez, as we're watching that video of your surveillance camera, right?
Yes.
It looks like the angle of the lens that is recording moves. Does it do that on its own?
When it sends the motion.
That's kind of cool.
That's cool. That's all I had. It's just cool.
Regarding the location of your house,
cool tech.
Looking at it from that video and the maps, it looks like your house is angled on Oldham. Is that right?
He's using Google Translate.
Just right on the corner.
Is it on the very corner? Because if you look at the maps, where are they?
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, he's sort of demanding. Where are they? Grabs the map from her.
We're looking at states 82 in evidence. Right out where you live.
This corner.
Yeah, where the dot is.
Yes.
You see how it's over to the right and it's more on the Oldham side as opposed to the Winsford? That's actually the way your house is, right?
Yes.
And if you look at it on, trying to focus here.
No, it's right on the corner. He's lost.
On this map, your house would be at the corner of Oldham and Winsford, correct?
Yes.
But your house, is it right on the corner or is it a little bit more to the right along Old?
It's right in the corner.
Okay. But the corner curves in front of it, doesn't it, going down Oldham?
Yeah, it has kind of a little bit like.
Right. And so that's what I mean. It's not like this is a 90-degree angle here.
Yeah.
Your house is not on a 90-degree angle. It's more of a 45-degree angle.
Yes.
Okay. So everything in front of Oldham is directly in front of your house, correct?
Yes.
Is he
But the
obtuse
stuff
for
coming
a
off
reason?
of Winsford is more of an angle. You can still see it, but it's more of an angle, correct?
Yes.
And how often do you go down towards the end of Winsford, which is a dead end type? How often do you go down that way?
Not so often.
No reason to, right? Because you're going out the other way.
Yes.
Now, if somebody's at the end of Winsford and they want to get out of, this is Camelot 2 or Camelot?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, this neighborhood that you live in.
Yes.
If they wanted to get out of this area, this is a dead end, so they have to go up towards you, correct?
Yes.
But they don't have to go in front of you, do they? Can't they turn down one of the streets before your house and go around and come out at the other end?
On this one, like the ones on the back, it has to pass through right here in the.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. You live here, right?
Yes.
What is the street right here?
This is like an alley. It's just an alley.
Okay. But there is a street before Oldham, isn't there? See this street right here? That goes all the way around. There's Oldham, right? And you live at that corner.
Yes, sir.
But this street here, that is a street that goes all the way around this subdivision, doesn't it?
It's just an alley.
Okay, so it's not a street.
No.
Okay. Looks like a street on that map.
No, sir.
Now, regarding what we see on the video, There you go. You can't make out the license plates of those cars, can you?
No, sir.
You can't tell who's driving those cars, can you?
No.
And that's at night, so it's hard to tell what color they are, correct?
Yeah, it just when the lights turn on.
I mean, if they go directly in front of your house on Oldham, you might be able to make out kind of a color, right? I think I saw one of them that looked kind of blue.
semantics.
But if they're going up Winsford straight by your house, it's hard to tell anything, isn't it?
Yes.
And you said you had 4 cameras. That's the one clearly, I assume, by your front door?
Yes.
Where are the other 3?
The other ones are one in the garage, the back garage, inside the garage. The other one.
That doesn't help us outside.
No. The other one is on the gate, the back gate,
Which is further back on Oldham or towards the back of the house?
on the back of the house.
So that doesn't help us with Winsford, correct?
No.
What was the last one?
The other one is on my porch, on the back porch.
Which doesn't help us with Winsford.
Yes.
And regarding this case, you don't know anything about it, right? Except that the
No, sir.
detectives came and
Ask for the
asked for
camera.
your videos.
Yes.
Nothing further.
State.
No further questions, Judge. Excused by the state.
Excuse, Judge.
All right, thank you. If you'll make sure you leave the square microphone behind and the round microphone behind. And if there are any
Just
exhibits,
don't
if
take
you'll
any
just hand those to the
microphones.
court reporter, if there are any up at the bench with you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All
She
right,
gone.
before you call your next witness, can I have parties approach?
Little sidebar. It was a short sidebar. We're back.
All right, state if you'll call your next witness.
The state calls Roxana Martinez.
So tomorrow we're going to start early. Watch what
And
happens
to the interpreter, whenever you need to switch out, just let me know.
today. Again, tomorrow.
It's
After this witness? Okay.
3:30.
All right, well, we'll take a break after this witness so y'all can switch out.
Perfect. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. And Attorney Galloway, if you can have the weather put to both microphones.
Can you say testing, testing?
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand. So that long microphone, it's so that everyone can hear you. If you can make sure you speak into that microphone, and just so we can see if the interpreter can hear, if you can just say testing, testing.
Yes.
All right.
No.
Okay, but if you could just speak a little bit louder, okay? All right, can you state your name for the record?
I'm Roxana Martinez.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Roxana, how old are you currently?
I'm 17.
Okay. And do you know Marco Moreno Vasquez?
I do.
How do you know him?
He's my father.
Do you see him in court here today?
I do.
Can you please point at him and tell me what color shirt he's wearing?
He's wearing blue.
Now, you love your dad, correct?
It's the
And you're
daughter.
not doing this to hurt him, right?
Objection calls for leading.
Overruled.
But you were issued a subpoena by the state of Texas to be here today, correct?
I was.
And the reason for that is because you witnessed something that was a tragedy, right? And so I have to ask you a couple of questions about that, if that's okay. So I want to talk to you about, we've already established that the defendant is your father. What is your mother's name?
Ramona Martinez.
Do you have siblings?
I do.
How many?
I have 4 siblings.
And can you please tell me their names?
Ayden Martinez. Sadie Martinez. Brandon Anthony Moreno. Rachel Melanie Moreno.
Okay. And I want you to think about to 2023. So if you're 17 now, do you know how old you were in 2023?
I was 13.
Okay. You're 13 getting ready to turn 14, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so back in 2023, do you recall where you were living at that time?
Yes.
Do you know what the address was?
Judge
Okay,
saves
and
us
who
there.
did you live there with?
My dad, my mom, and my two siblings, and then two other residents.
Can try to
Okay.
bring up the
Now I'm going to show you a
semblance.
picture.
She talks very mumbly. This will help us determine what she
Can you
says.
take a look at what I've marked as State's Exhibit number 83? Do you recognize what is in State's Exhibit 83?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Mm-hmm.
And does that appear to be how your house looked the last time that you saw it?
Yes.
At this time, the state offers State's Exhibit 83 into evidence and is tendering to defense for inspection.
No objection.
State's Exhibit number 83 is admitted without objection.
Now, you stated that two other residents, so.
Oh, yes, I'm passing it to her.
So when we're talking about Kimberly Lane, in this photo, was there one house or two houses on the property?
It was one house and then one RV.
Okay. And so if we're looking at State's Exhibit 83, I'm going to step back so that we can see it. But this structure right here, what is that? Is that the house?
Yes, that's the house.
Okay. And is this the RV or here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so in this house, who lived in this house?
Me, my brother, my baby sister, my mom, and her.
Okay. And so that would be you, Brandon, Chanel, Marco, and Ramona, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And who lived in that camper?
Alice and Pinky.
Okay. So in the camper was Adis?
Yes.
And who was the other person?
Pinoa.
Pinoa. Okay. Okay. And do you know for about how long Adis had been living in the camper there at your residence?
A few months.
Okay. Did he ever live inside of the main home with you and Marco, Ramona, and your siblings?
No.
Okay. Now I want to talk to you about February 16th of 2023. Okay. On that day, can you explain to me what you did on that day?
We woke up normally, like how we would. My dad made me coffee. He made my mom coffee. And we were just had a little bit day, honestly.
Judge, can we ever put the microphone closer?
Sure. If you'll just speak in the microphone a little bit more so everyone can hear you. Okay. And so you had a good day. At some point, did you guys leave the 74 Kimberly Lane to go somewhere?
Yes. We had went to go get ice cream from DQ.
Okay. Is that Dairy Queen?
Yes.
Okay. And so who all went to Dairy Queen?
It was me, my mom, my brother, baby sister,
DQ.
my dad, and Alice.
Okay. And after you all went to Dairy Queen, where did you go?
We came home, and only my dad and I went to the house.
Okay. Did your dad and Ades come back into the vehicle?
Yes, we did.
And I need to show you just one more picture, which I'm going to mark as State's Exhibit 84. Do you recall what type of vehicle that you guys were driving in on that day?
I don't know the brand, but I know the color of it.
If I show you State's Exhibit number 84, does that look like the motor vehicle that was owned by your mother and father?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that looks like the motor vehicle that you were riding in on February 16th of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And State's Exhibit 84, the motor vehicle looks the same as you remember it the last time you saw it.
Defense for Dyer.
This time I am offering State's Exhibit 84 into evidence, tendering to defense for inspection.
He's like, yeah, that's my
No
car.
objection.
State's Exhibit number 84 is admitted without objection.
All right, Roxana. And so after your dad and Alice went and did they go into the main home on Kimberly Lane? Okay. Did they come out at any point?
Yeah.
When they came out, did they get back into the car or what did they do?
They did. They slowly came out of the house, and I went into our side, the back side, and my dad had went into the passenger side.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you, in that motor vehicle, after DQ, when you guys are getting ready to leave your home, who was driving that motor vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
And who was sitting in the passenger side of the vehicle?
Okay.
And who was sitting in the back behind your dad? And who was sitting next to others?
My
And then who was sitting next to your brother?
baby sister.
And then where were you sitting?
Next to my baby sister.
And okay. And was that behind your mom?
Yes.
Okay. Now, at some point, did you guys leave from Kimberly Lane to go somewhere? Did you know where you were going at that point? Okay. So at some point, you guys drive off. Does the vehicle stop somewhere?
We stopped at a residential place.
Okay. Once you arrived at that place, did anyone get off of the car?
My dad and
did your dad and others have anything with them that you observed?
On the backside of my dad, he had his pistol or gun, that's what it's called, gun, and others had grabbed a gun from the back of the chair.
Okay. And so when did you see that your dad had that firearm in the back of his pants?
When he came over there.
Okay. And when did you become aware that Ayden had a firearm?
When he took it out.
Okay. And so you're saying that that firearm was in the pocket of the passenger seat?
Yes.
So Ayden would have had to open the pocket and pull it out and then exit the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. Once your dad and Ayden exited the vehicle, were you able to see where they went?
They have went into the side of there was a fence and it was a fence and he had walked inside.
Okay.
Where the side door.
Okay. Did you see anyone come out of the fence?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened at that time? What did you see?
He had came closer to my dad and Alice, and my dad had just gotten really close to them and they were talking for maybe a few minutes.
Okay.
And we just started into an argument.
Okay. During that argument, were you able to hear what was being said?
I was just hearing that they were yelling about money.
Okay. And did that include that you heard your dad yelling? Yeah. So who did you hear yelling? Did that include your dad? You heard him yelling? Like a voice?
It was the other guy on the other side.
Okay.
Daniel.
Okay. So, because you stated that they were arguing, right? Did that include everyone that was arguing?
Yes.
Okay. And were you able to see your dad when he was engaging in this when everyone was arguing? Were you able to see your dad? Did he appear to be getting angry or loud?
He was getting louder, and they had backed up a little bit. And that's when the other guy started running. He let out. Both of them let out.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to kind of walk through that with you a little bit. So when you say the other guy was running, is that the person that you said you think his name is Juniel? Okay. But you didn't know what his name was on that day, right? Okay. So we'll kind of just refer to him as the person that you don't know his name, okay? So the person that you don't know his name, you stated that you saw him turn around and try to take off running. Okay. And then at that time, what did you observe regarding your father and Ayden?
My dad had looked back at us at the vehicle and he had shot down road twice. And Ayden was looking straight at the guy and he shot quite a few times.
Okay. After the firearms were shot, did you see the victim?
She was 13.
That you don't know his name. Did you ever see him again?
No, I just whenever he shot, he had fell down and he tried getting back up. And I just let out one more shot and he got up.
Okay. After you observed those firearms being discharged, what did Ayden and your dad do?
They ran back into the car.
Okay, and did your dad get into the same front passenger side?
He did.
And then okay, and sitting next to Brandon, is that correct? Okay, and then what happened from then?
We started arguing. Not we. My mom and my dad started arguing as my mom was driving. And we headed straight to a lady's house. Leave the vehicle there.
Okay. At some point, did you guys go back to Kimberly Lane, 74 Kimberly Lane?
We did.
Okay. And where did everyone go once y'all got? Was that in the vehicle, the one that I showed you?
Yes.
Okay.
We had went back and we went into the house. They told us to get a few valuable things that are ours and get back in the car.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to back up a little bit. So when you guys leave the residence where the shooting occurred, did you go straight back to 74 Kimberly Lane?
We went straight back and then came back to another lady's house.
Okay. So I kind of want to walk. So when you guys left the shooting location and arrived back at Kimberly Lane, where did you, your dad, your mom, and your siblings go?
We went inside the big house.
And where did Ayden go?
Into his little RV.
Okay. And then when you and your family were in the big house, did you notice anyone go to the fridge area?
My mom had went up there and put it on top of the fridge behind in the back.
Okay. So you're saying your mom put the gun, who gave the gun to your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you observed her put the gun somewhere near the fridge area, is that correct? Okay. And then after that, did you receive instructions from your mom or your dad?
They told us to go into our room.
Object to the hearsay, Judge.
All right. You're allowed to testify as to what Mr. Moreno Vasquez stated, but not your mother, unless a foundation is laid for you to testify to that.
Okay. So you can just say yes or no. Did your mom or dad give you instructions? And based on what they told you, what did you do? Did you start?
Yeah, I packed a bag of clothes and I packed one teddy bear, a few things for my baby sister. My brother packed more clothes, chargers, cell phones, and my baby sister just packed a few. My mom packed a few clothes for my baby sister.
Okay. And after everyone was done packing, what happened?
We got back in the car and that's when we drove to that lady's house to tell her about the car.
Okay. After the lady's house, did you guys stay in San Antonio or go somewhere else?
We got our truck, the white one. We have a Ram truck and we headed towards Austin.
Okay. And who was in Austin at that time?
My grandpa.
Okay. Is that your dad's father?
Mm-hmm.
And did you all go, when y'all went to Austin, who all was in the white truck? Who all went to Austin?
Me, my brother, my mom, my dad, and I.
Okay. When you guys arrived in Austin, Texas, what house did you go to?
We went to my grandpa's house.
Okay. Once you were at your grandfather's home, did you hear your father tell your grandfather anything about the crime that had occurred?
We headed towards a little shop, like a gas station kind of, and we went inside. And that's when they started talking about what had happened.
Okay. What did you hear your father tell your grandfather about what happened?
Objection calls for
overruled.
Yeah.
And he just told him that he had killed the guy.
Get shot the guy.
It was about money, and that he needed to stay a little longer with him.
Okay. Now, did you, your mother, and your siblings stay in Austin, or did you guys return to San Antonio or Poteet at some point?
We left him there.
Okay. And when you say you left him there, you left your dad in Austin, Texas. Is that correct?
Yes, we left him and always on.
Okay. And you guys went back to your home at 74 Kimberly Lane?
Yes.
Okay. And I guess, did you ever talk to the police about this at the time that it happened?
No.
Okay. And I guess later on, it came out when you were confiding in somebody. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You have to witness it.
Defense.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon, Roxana. Got to ask you some serious questions here, unfortunately. So, on this trip that you took, let's talk about Ayden. He lived in the RV there by the house, and he would come and go in the house, wouldn't he? The house that you lived in.
Yes.
Almost like it was his, right? He would come in whenever he wanted, leave whenever he wanted, from the house that you guys lived in.
Yes.
And the day that you drove over to this house, where this horrible thing occurred, was it daylight or was it nighttime?
It was dark.
And you're driving in a Suburban, right? The picture that the DA showed you?
Yes.
Brown?
It's beige.
Beige, but it's not white. And so you drive down there and you pull up at some house that you don't know. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that's when you say your dad and Adis get out of the vehicle, right? Where was the vehicle parked in relation to where this house was with the gate?
Where it's like the little road to get into the garage. We're on the very side of it. But as soon as you get out on the little corner.
And there were trucks parked in front of that house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like how many trucks? Like 4?
Not 4.
How many trucks?
3 to 2.
2 to 3. And they're parked right by where the entrance is, correct?
Hello.
And so you're parked not right by that entrance. You're further back, aren't you?
No, we're in the front.
You're right in front of that gate?
Mm-hmm. I could see it.
Well, I'm asking if you're parked right in front of that gate. Yes or no?
Yes.
And you're parked sideways or you're parked into?
No,
facing the gate? And you were sitting in the back behind your mom?
Yes.
Okay. So you're not by the passenger side door that looks straight out, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And it's dark out there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see your dad and Adis walk to the front of the gate?
Mm-hmm.
Do they walk past the gate or they walk up to the gate?
They walk up to the gate.
And then you say you see another guy come towards the gate from inside, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear what they're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Are the windows up in the car or are they down?
They're up.
They're up. Does your mom have the car on
No,
with the air conditioning going?
she did it.
So the car was off,
Mm-hmm.
but the windows are up. Is the radio on?
Mm-hmm.
Your brother playing any games?
Mm-hmm. My baby sister was watching the show.
What show was that? If you know. What's the show she usually watches?
Afternoon.
Okay. Was that what she was watching?
Afternoon. Sorry?
Was that what she was watching that night?
Mm-hmm.
And does she have headphones on or is she playing it?
She had our headphones. Yes.
So she couldn't hear what's going on. Did she have it on loud?
She has it on her, yes.
So you can kind of hear what's going on even though she has the headphones on her Octonauts, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you knew what she was watching, right?
I put it for her, so yes, I'm gonna.
What's your brother in the car doing? How old is he?
Now?
Back then.
He's 13 as well.
Okay. And what's he doing sitting in the car? He's not just sitting there.
He's on his phone.
He's on his phone. What is he doing?
He's texting.
He's texting. There's no music playing from his phone? Is he talking and laughing while he's texting about what he's texting? Who else is in the car besides your mom?
Me.
Is it just the 3 of you?
Me, my brother, my baby sister, and mom.
Okay. Is your mom just sitting there or is she talking to anybody?
She's just sitting there.
She's not on her phone?
Mm-mm.
And so you're probably, if you know, are you as far from me at this point when you're sitting there from the gate, or is it further back where I would be and you're the gate?
Further back.
Okay. So if I step back to here, is about this far from where you're sitting in the car, looking that way, because you're the gate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the car. Is it this far or is it about this far?
No, it's closer.
Closer. Here?
Where that guy is.
Right here, this guy?
Mm-hmm.
So you're sitting in the car this way, right? Because the car's facing this way?
Mm-hmm.
And you're the gate.
This guy's like, leave me
And
out of
there's
it.
trucks in front, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so your windows are up and you can see your dad and Adis, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you see this other guy, you don't know that guy, right? That's talking to them?
No.
And you say he's the one that starts yelling first?
Who? The guy?
The guy. Who starts yelling first?
The guy.
The guy. And then Adis starts yelling back at him?
Yes.
Okay. Does your dad ever yell or he's just standing there?
He yells every time.
Can you tell what it is he yells?
Mm-hmm.
You can't really tell, can you?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the distance and the windows being up, right?
Thank you, Blackbirder.
And then at some point, do you ever see the guy that the DA, because you didn't know his name, right? But the DA told you what his name was?
I found out on the news.
Okay, so you found out on the news that it was Danielle?
Yes.
Did you ever see him pull out a weapon?
Yes.
If he had pulled out a weapon, would you have been able to see? Or were Adis and your dad in the way?
No.
So you don't know if he pulled anything out, correct? But you're sure you saw Adis pull out a gun and shoot him?
Yes, I did.
You made that very clear to the DAs, correct?
Yeah.
And to this jury.
Yeah.
And you say your dad had a gun.
Mhm.
But you made it very clear to the DAs that your dad did not shoot this guy. Is that right?
Mhm.
You didn't make that very clear to this jury. Are you telling them right now that your dad did not shoot this guy?
He shot at the floor.
And did he shoot at the floor towards this guy or away from this guy?
Or the guy. He did it this time.
And that's not something your dad told you, right? That's something you saw.
Mhm.
And you say your father only shot once. Is that right?
He shot twice.
Twice. And Ada shot several times.
Yes, he did.
But you say that you saw where Ada's pointed at the guy, fired at least once, and you saw the guy fall. That wasn't while your dad was shooting, correct?
I think him missing the victim is not going to be enough to get him off this charge if they both showed up with guns and started shooting at the victim.
You said you saw that guy, Danielle, start running? He ran away from Ada's, right? Did he run and then you lost sight of him?
He ran. He had something else.
And then did he keep going, or is that when your dad starts walking back towards the car?
My dad has started running back, and I just got out from the shop.
So your dad left the scene and Ada's kept shooting. Then they get in the car, Ada's and your dad, and you drive off to some other house. Do you know whose house that was?
Ready?
Whose house was it?
My godmother's house.
And who gets out of the car there?
My mom, my dad.
And you and your brothers, your brother and your sister stay in the car? So you don't know what happened there, right? You didn't see what happened. How long were they there at your godmother's house? What's her name?
I have to say that.
You are sworn under oath, yes.
Answer the question. Judge mutes it. Judge kept it muted. Let us back in. Judge admonishes the witness that she has to answer the question. I fixed the title on the stream, sorry. And we're still muted because the judge, oh, there we go. Fix it. Nope. This is the part where Josh said we wouldn't be able to understand what they said because we can't hear them. See if we can skip forward a little bit. Don't have much left.
All right, excused?
No, Judge.
All right, just make sure if...
Let's go back to the...
All right, just make sure if anyone wants you to come back to testify and answer more questions, they'll let you know, okay? All right, you can step down. The state is going to remove the microphones from you, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a 10-minute break so we can switch out interpreters. All right,
All right, quick little break, and we're back. We're just wrapping this one up for the day before we take a pause. I have my meeting, and we're going to have the podcast tonight. Red, take a break. You deserve it. I don't have any excuse. You deserve one. Visitor is here. Visitor for courtroom 6. Generally, it's poor security to show pictures of your visitor passes, but we'll let it slide. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up and take a break for sure. Well, you will. I'm going to go into my meeting in half an hour. Okay, we might not be able to hear this guy. It's through a translator. Still quiet. Waiting for something to happen. Jury comes in. There we go.
But supposedly he's on a raw diet or something. But I don't know if that's true because he said sometimes he'll do something else. So I just asked myself, when it comes to eating, what would Lenny Kravitz do?
Has he put out any new music?
I'm not sure. I know I have all his CDs.
I mean, he had some big hits, but they were like, what, 20 years ago?
I'm not
American
sure.
Woman and stuff?
Yeah. Yes.
All rise for the jury.
What would Lenny Kravitz do? Just ask yourself when you're thinking about lunch. What would Lenny Kravitz do?
All right, everyone, please be seated. And ladies and gentlemen, we switched out the interpreter. You've seen him here before. He is still under oath. State, call your next witness.
The state calls Juan Carlos Ortega Murillo.
Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly
Keep it up. Keep it up.
do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. Is there this? You can lower your hand. You can lower your hand. There should be a square microphone up there. It's a silver one. Yes, if you could put that somewhere on his shirt, it's for the court reporter to hear.
On my shirt?
Oh, his shirt.
On the shirt.
He's speaking Spanish.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
I
But tell me he's
understand.
speaking Spanish. All right. If you could state your name for the record and spell your last name, please.
Juan Carlos Ortega, O-R-T-E-G-A.
Juan Carlos Ortega, O-R-T-E-G-A.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Mr. Ortega, how old are you currently?
46 años.
46 years old.
And do you live in Bexar County, Texas?
Sí,
Yes.
About how long have you lived in Bexar County, Texas?
como 15 años. ¿Sabes?
Like 15 years at least.
Okay. Are you married?
Sí,
Yes.
Do you have children?
sí,
Yes.
How many children do you have?
2.
2.
And are you employed?
Sí.
Yes.
What line of work do you do?
Ahorita trabajo en la cocina.
Right now I'm working in the kitchen.
Okay.
Kitchen is
Before
close.
working in the kitchen, did you used to work in a different field?
Sí,
Yes.
And what field was that?
en la carpintería.
Carpentry.
Okay. Do you know an individual by the name of Marco Moreno Vasquez?
Perdón, no escuché. Sí,
Yes.
And how did you come to know him?
lo conocí por el trabajo.
I met him through work.
Okay. Do you see Marco Moreno Vasquez here in the courtroom today?
Sí,
Yes.
Can you please point to him and tell me what color shirt he's wearing?
camisa azul.
Blue shirt.
Now you met Marco through work. Would you consider him an acquaintance or a friend?
Conocido en el trabajo.
Acquaintance at work.
Okay. Now back in 2022, did you own a Chevy Suburban?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. And at some point, did you sell this Chevy Suburban?
Sí.
Yes.
Who did you sell the Chevy Suburban to?
A Marco Moreno.
Marco Moreno.
Okay. Did you enter into like an agreement or contract with him regarding the motor vehicle?
I don't see it.
Sí.
Yes.
Okay.
Right there.
And can you tell me more about the agreement that you had with him and how it came about?
Cuando él, cuando él tomó la camioneta,
When he took over the truck,
firmamos un papel
we signed a paper.
de común acuerdo
It was a common agreement.
que él iba, cómo iba a quedar, cómo iba a hacer el contrato para que él me pagara la
So
camioneta.
how it was going to be, what the contract it was going to be, so that he could pay me.
Okay. Did you give a copy of that agreement to the district attorney's office?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall the license plate of your Chevy Suburban?
Sí.
Yes.
Would you be able to tell me what the license plate was, or do you need to
Judge wants to
refresh your
read this
memory with that agreement that you?
La placa era,
Judge mutes it, even though it's a public thing. The placard said what? Or the plate said what?
And I'm going to show you what has already been entered into evidence as State's Exhibit for 84. Do you recognize that vehicle?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. And is that the vehicle that you sold to the defendant, Marco Moreno Vasquez?
Sí.
Yes.
And do you remember when you entered into the agreement to sell him this motor vehicle?
Yes.
And when was that?
Fue el 5 de octubre del 2022.
It was October the 5th, 2022.
Okay. And in the agreement that you all entered, did Marco Moreno provide you with his date of birth and phone number?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you recall what that was?
No, no recuerdo.
No, I don't recall.
Would it help you to remember if you were able to look at a copy of that agreement?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Ortega, so I'm going to show you what has been marked for identification purposes as State Exhibit F. Can you tell me what was the address that Marco Moreno provided?
Judge mutes the address. I would have if she didn't, so it's all good. Brian, we've talked about this a little bit this morning. Pretty much all of the, from east of Montana, from Montana east, I guess you should say, is covered in smoke in the northern half of the United States. The further north you go, the worse the smoke.
And this is the agreement that you signed with the defendant, is that correct?
Sí.
Yes.
And it contains your signature and signature of the defendant, is that correct?
Sí.
Yes.
And so
this is some good translating. It's really good.
in October of 2022, did you give the defendant that motor vehicle, the Chevy Suburban, pursuant to the agreement that you had?
Sí.
Yes.
And in February of 2023, did the defendant still have your vehicle?
Sí.
Yes.
We pass the witness.
Defense?
No questions.
All right, is this witness excused?
Yes.
Excused?
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you. You may step down.
Does that wrap it up for us, Judge? What do we have left? We're almost, yeah, looks like we're done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, because of the bad weather, and I know people have been receiving messages on their phone, we are going to recess early today so that everybody can travel safely back home. We are going to start tomorrow at 1:30 because I have a docket in the morning. Please remember my instructions. Do not do any research on this case. Do not Google any names. Do not go to any of the addresses that you may have heard today. Everything that you need to know about this case come from inside this courtroom and nowhere else. Do not even think about this case unless you are. Okay. Do not even think about this case unless you are. Yes. All right, everyone, please rise for the jurors. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at 1:30.
Unless you are.
One final thing. The same number of people are going to be called up your first time. So to be assured, probably a parking space. You probably need to arrive by 12:30. Don't keep it close to 1:30 because people start coming back from lunch. Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. And we're done. And we're done. All right, here's the plan. Let me tell you what's going to happen.
So we'll start
1:30 tomorrow. Yeah. Here's the plan. We are going to pick up with what we missed today, tomorrow morning, and then start again in the afternoon to have it live on Friday, which should be the last day of the case, I believe. So, but tonight we have I've got my meeting with YouTube, my YouTube partner, and that starts in just a few minutes. So we're gonna wrap it up here. Then tonight at 8 p.m. we've got a podcast right here. Thomas and I will be here trying some new. I've teased it already. Bacon's on the menu. Bacon. It can't be bad if there's bacon in it, right? It's also health food, right? I think bacon's one of the main health foods. It's like a superfood or something. At least that's what I tell myself. All right, so join us tonight for the podcast. It's going to be a lot of fun, and then we'll continue this case with part 3 tomorrow. Bacon is not as Lois. Don't tell me this now. Is it chocolate covered bacon? No. Not doing that. We'll probably talk a little bit about the smoke tonight as well. I'm gonna ask some questions of Thomas, and maybe he'll have some answers for you guys who are suffering from the smoke from the True North, smoky and free, what they're contributing to us, and why. I guess we need to know that as well. I think we do know,
because we here in Canada hate you and hope for bad things for you. Because we hate you.
There you go. That's straight from the horse's mouth there. So we'll talk about that as well. All right. We're gonna wrap things up. Mods, go to sleep. Just take a break. Red, Lois, Josh. Who else is here? Amber. And any others who may be lurking. Get some rest. Unless it's you, Thomas, you've got to stay awake for the podcast. The mods can watch it on a replay. So, yeah, it's just they're smoking us out. All right, we'll have a good one. I appreciate having this. Thanks, by the way. Thanks, Josh, for helping us find this case. I appreciate having something that's calm and a little bit slower at the end of this week, because it was a rough week. For moderating, it was a rough week. I'm like taking credit as if I was one of the mods that did this, but the mods worked their butts off this week, and I just can't thank them enough for that. So tonight when you go home, please hug the people you love. I knew you were out there, Thomas. Hug the people you love, smile at someone, make their day just a little bit better. Please stay safe till we go live again tonight, 8 p.m. Thomas will be back, and I'll be back. The thumbnail's already up. We're going to portal over to it. If you can like the stream when you get there, maybe we can give the old counter a jump start on the podcast tonight and see if we can get it going before we get very far. Thanks for the likes. I know it's a quiet afternoon. We've got 329 people here, 265. That's a good ratio. We've got about 2/3 of third. Yeah, we're good. Do we need a wake-up call? Don't rule it out. You guys, we'll see you soon. All right? Have a good one. Bye-bye.